Do you know that everybody has something that they could turn around and make it into something big and huge? Yes, I know you're curious about who this is, but just stick with me and I'll be right back. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am that girl Sumi and I make videos on lifestyle, entertainment, gist, trending issues, fashion, beauty, because she's beautiful, you know. And of course stories. So basically we just come here and talk a lot of things. So if you're seeing my face for the first time, make sure you click on the red subscribe button and make sure you click on the post notification bell so you can get alerts on all of my uploads. Okay, with that being said, I'll say welcome, join the family, join the crazy and interactive family. And feel free to watch through this video so that you can learn more about creativity and how to take advantage of it. And also make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Okay, thumbs up help videos grow. And with that would show me that you're liking what I am doing and I'll be bringing you more. So on today's episode, I am with the beautiful, lovely, intelligent, I'm going to go stress it all, but this is Hawa Shehu Mai Kefi. And she is a poet. Yes, she sings songs, but it's like she recites song, I should say. And honestly, I am so impressed with how Africans and especially how Nigerians, how the Northerners have, started accepting things like this, have started grooming, because it's like the talent is already imbibed in someone. So all you need to do is just bring them out, and we're so proud of. We have the likes of Han Islam. We have the likes of, I think, Solo Ravel. She does
Solo Ravel. That's Sabiha Hussein.
Yes,
Sabiha
she does poetry.
She does poetry, and she's a medical doctor.
Exactly. like you can have two amazing, like one could be a skill and one could be a full-time job. So she's also a poet. So tell us about yourself, Hawa.
Alright, first of all, my name is Hawa Shehu, known as Jiddah. And then Jiddartt. J-I-D A-R-T.
Okay.
I used to say this a lot, that you cannot spell art without Jiddah. You cannot spell art without Jiddah. So
that's nice. Okay, just so we know, before we even go far, I'm going to, put on the link of her social media handles. I'll put it so you can follow her on her social media handles and see what she does more.
Yeah, so I'm a poet, I'm a pharmacist, and
I don't understand this poet too. Is it that naturally they would study something and then bring out the the natural talents of something else? Is that what you could do?
No, it's not really what we do. Sometimes it depends on where you come from. For me, in my house, my mom cannot allow me to do poetry as a profession.
Because they don't believe in it?
Yeah, they don't believe in it. God. Our northern parents so much. I mean, what are you going to study poetry and come do in the house? What if they will finish you cannot even, they will tell you that they spent a lot of money on you and you are not supposed to go out there and then come every day to ask them for money. They expect you to fend for yourself and even fend for your siblings.
I think
and even them in some cases.
Of course. I think I can relate on that, because there was this YouTuber, what's her name? Something Ume. I follow her a lot. Honestly, I've forgotten her name, but if I remember, I'll put it on the screen. And then she was mentioning her story of her journey on YouTube. And she was like, before, when she told her father, like, I'm a YouTuber, I was like, what? Huh? And she's evil. So there was this, how can you even survive on YouTube? But so far, she has almost, I think, 500,000 subscribers, and she's getting a lot of views. So that's a good thing. And most times, our parents tend to underrate a particular,
once you're creative, they feel as though you're crazy or something.
Exactly.
I can say that, because I remember when I started poetry, actually, I didn't know I was writing poetry. It was actually a talent about me that I discovered when I was 13. I was a victim of bullying in school. So I used to stutter a lot as at then. So I am not really confident. I don't have this self-esteem to stand up and talk. So even when I start to talk, I'll start stuttering. So I opt for writing it on paper and venting my anger out there. So it started like from sad poems to lonely poems to beautiful and inspiring poems to love poems and then to reading books. So poetry, I would say, is actually a solace for me. It's actually a way of life, because, well, even as now that I learned to speak out, to say something
out,
I still opt for papers. There are a lot of things that I don't actually cannot say it. I'm not the blunt type, so I'll just write it on paper. I'll be like, yeah, it's there. And then my dad too. Anytime I do something in the house, I actually don't go and tell him sorry directly. So I'll just write it on a scrap of paper, Daddy, I am sorry. And then I'll fold it and go and keep it under his pillow. Anytime he comes, he'll now see it. He'll be like, this girl is not serious. And that kind of thing. So
but at least you would
doing
appreciate the effort.
Yeah, it reaches a point whereby anything I want from my dad, I'll write it. Anything from school, they ask me to bring money for textbook, for pencils, for whatever. I'll just put it on a sheet of paper. I'll just go and put it under his pillow. If he comes, he gets used to it to an extent that one day he just came, he puts the money inside, fold the paper for me, he puts the money, and then he got used to, putting it there. Anytime I did not see the money there, I know that definitely something is wrong, that I did something wrong. So anytime I didn't see that.
So it helped you get response from him.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
So you said you studied pharmacy.
Yeah.
How? What made, like, oh my God. Right now it seemed like you're pursuing more of the poetry.
Yeah.
Why? When did this decision come?
Okay, the thing is, there's difference between a profession and a hobby. For me, I would say pharmacy is not like a profession for me, something that brings food on the table.
Okay.
So, but poetry is something I love doing, and I started then. You do know it creates a chaos between the two, like, because I so much focus on the poetry side. I don't really value the pharmacy because it's something I love pharmacy, but I would say that I love poetry more. I love poetry more. So sometimes in school, all of my jotters, my handouts, you just turn the back, you just see a lot of poems.
It's like the pharmacy thing is on this side.
Yeah, and the poetry
the
thing is on the other side. But it was really, really amazing because there are so much experiences when it comes to the pharmacy profession side. I would say that I have experienced so many things, and it gave me a lot of idea, and it inspires me a lot. I wrote poems about life, about people, about the hospitals, and about so many things. It's actually the pharmacy that inspired it. I would say I love pharmacy as a profession, and then poetry is a way of life.
I feel like poetry is something like a gift. It's just a gift that's there. It's a talent, and all you need to do is just groom them. Some talents comes naturally,
while others
exactly. While others just need a bit of grooming. If not, someone like me, can't I write poem?
You're writing poetry already.
How?
You are a poet.
Sitting
in front of this camera and then saying so many things.
Oh wow, mashallah.
It's poetry.
Mashallah.
It's expressing yourself. Poetry is all about expression and then sending a message out there.
You people are doing it in a coded way. There's always, to some points, it's only the poets that knows what's happening in their head.
Yeah.
Like there will be
because of the emotions. Whenever I'm on stage, it's just the emotions. I would say that because when you're on stage, there are some certain lines that you need to perform while crying.
Yes.
While having a cracky voice.
We all know how the power of expression is. When you're in media and
the
everything.
power of passing out a message.
Exactly. So
it always comes with a bang.
My mom will always say, like, "What are you saying? I'm not understanding."
My mom.
But I'm glad that Africans are already welcoming this, and they're trying to open their mind to learn about these things and know how to appreciate it more. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, for me, I would say that where I come from doesn't actually influence what I do in any way, because I come from a conservative part of the country where all these things are not appreciated. I started poetry since when I was 13 years old. And at a very, very young age, I knew that this is what I wanted to do. So the society I come from, actually, at some point, everyone started looking at me as though I was insane or something. What is this girl doing? Why would she just sit and be writing things? Why would she
everyone
just sit
frowned against it.
Yeah, I think there was a case of my uncle. I went for a performance, and when I came out, I saw him at the door of the main entrance of the hall. I was like, I was so happy, and to me I felt maybe seeing me there, I mean, he will be happy.
Yeah, proud
that
of you.
His daughter is doing something. But when I come out, and those kind of things, and he started shouting, "Oh, abin da kike har ya kai wani extent din? he started, complaining about everything. He called my mom immediately and he told her that skirt is such a very after you want to,
Oh my God.
All those kind of things. I was wondering. That day I cried, because people were there. He didn't even mind that people were there.
No, that's how they are. No offense to the North, but especially the North. Anything that is new that they are not used to seeing, they do not appreciate it. It's always bad
started
news.
way long.
They haven't, but they do not know of it.
Yeah, they did not. They even
though at that time there was this, I don't know, Magana Jari. It comes in novel.
When I started researching about poetry, actually, when I started feeling that people are on misunderstanding what I was doing. So I started this research about poetry.
In order to be able to defend it.
Yes. What I discovered was that since the period of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there's this his companion Hassan, he does poetry and the Prophet loves it.
Of course.
He does poetry and the Prophet loves it. So I was like, poetry because I have reread so many Arabic collections of poetry, and there are some times that I started interpreting them in English.
My point is, I think even while I was in secondary school, I read a book or two on Hausa poetry.
Yeah.
But then our people are not used to seeing it.
Yes,
especially it's now that we're seeing someone from the North, men coming out to perform poetry. Before, the only one they accepted after a long time was the written
poetry,
and it was basically just for a particular set of people.
Yeah,
so some
for
people
a particular set of magazines.
Yeah, some people don't know about this. So anything new, it's hard for you.
Hard
Have
for them to
sometimes
accept it.
The only thing you need to know is just it's your dream. Do not let anyone break you, because family definitely comes with resistance of new things. But it's up to you. Only you know what you're saying, how you view your future, and the advantage of what you know, your talent that you're grooming.
Yeah, and the thing is, poetry actually, creativity as a whole, it gives you the opportunity to discover yourself. After giving you the opportunity to discover yourself, what you can do, it gives you opportunities to do other things.
That's true.
I started poetry, I do photography, I do videography, I'm an artist, I paint, I do so many.
It just opened your mind to new ideas.
Your mind to new things, and I would say creativity is a very, very beautiful thing. But art itself, there is so much beauty in this world. So much beauty. When I started photography, that's when I discovered that there is so much beauty, because I don't even concentrate on the people photography. I don't snap. I snap nature. I do. Yeah, I will just sit. I'll just have this collection of my pictures, and then I'll use my poems to explain what's behind that. And for me, it's something different that people don't see. So we introduce something new. I mean, we all live in this world just so that one day when we die, we'll have something that people will remember us for.
That's true.
So that's it. That's creativity. And being a doctor, people will remember you but being creative, keep something. It's just you creating something entirely
that will live on.
It will live on definitely, because no matter what, being creative, it's just a beautiful thing. I would say.
That's really true. Oh my God, I just love the way she talks about it with passion, because who knows what passion is rather than me. I can relate, right?
Yeah.
So,
I can relate.
So last word, Jiddah, what advice would you give to the younger ones out there that are still trying to break barriers, to come out of that shell caged, should I say, conservative family and community, and they have something they need to show the world? What would be your advice to them?
Well, to begin with, I would say when you have a dream, it's nobody's duty to inspire you. It's nobody's duty to tell you that you need to go do this.
That's true.
You need to go and do it. It's nobody's. Go and do it yourself. Stand
Inspire
up.
yourself.
Inspire yourself. Be your own inspiration. Be that person. Set a goal. Whenever you set a goal, you set it higher. Whenever you set a dream bigger. So you just set a goal and go for it. Go for it. No one can stop you. Wherever you are, whatever part of the world you are. I mean, so much is simplified these days. You have social media and so many things that you can do from the comfort of your house. So it's nobody's duty to inspire you. You need to go out there, go do it yourself. Do what you have to do. Do your best. Keep doing it, and then the world will remember your name.
Oh, the world will remember your name. I'm going to take this like the poetry you're supposed to recite me. Well, everyone, I hope that you're enjoying this, episode with Jiddah. And of course, her social media handle would be displayed on the screen, so make sure you go check her out and see what she's talking about, you know, the whole picture thing and writing poem underneath and all that. So all I can say is, please chase your dream. Do not let anybody, you know, anybody break that path that you are about to take. Only you can inspire yourself. Don't wait for motivation. Like she said, nobody would motivate you, only you. Rather, you get people that will try to pull you down. So just stand up, go do your thing, and I would say I'm wishing everyone good luck.
Open your wings
And of
fly.
course, be happy. Well, that's all. I would say thank you so much for watching. Do not forget, if you haven't subscribed, hello, just do that. Yeah, like quickly. And of course, give this video a thumbs up. And make sure you leave your comment if you want to see more of Jiddah. Then of course, if you have questions for Jiddah that you want me to bring back and discuss about, leave it on the comment section below. If you have talk about you know, creativity, experiences that you face with people trying to break your dream, let's hear it on the comment section below. Until tomorrow, it is that girl Sumi and
Jiddah.
signing out. Bye.